The future is not something we enter. The future is something we create. Hello everyone, this is me Manya Gupta and here I am with another video which focuses on the recent AI summit in France. And so we are officially in the age of AI. And guess what? It's not just about robots taking over your job or chatbots cracking jokes in customer service. Artificial intelligence is reshaping our world, our economy, our security, our ethics, and even our friendships. Because let's be honest, some of us chat more with AI than with real people. Recently, a grand event unfolded in Paris, the AI Action Summit, co-chaired by Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and French President Emmanuel Macron. A week-long brainstorming session featuring the world's sharpest minds, policymakers, and industry giants. And what went down at this summit? Let's break it down in a way that's informative, engaging, and won't put you to sleep. So first, let's set the stage. Summit began with Science Days on February 6, 7, then a cultural weekend on February 8 and 9, and finally a high-level segment which was a star-studded affair with heads of the state, CEOs of the major AI firms, and global leaders. And it wasn't just about long, boring speeches. The event kicked off with a grand dinner hosted by Macron at the Élysée Palace. Because let's be real, no high-profile summit is complete without the exquisite French cuisine. So, what did the Prime Minister Modi bring to the table? Apart from a strong cup of Indian chai wisdom, he emphasized that AI is not just another tech milestone. It's reshaping humanity itself. And since AI affects polity, economy, security, and society, we need a global governance framework that ensures inclusivity and trust.
From other technology milestones in human history, AI is developing at an unprecedented scale and speed, and being adapted and deployed even faster. There is also a deep interdependence across borders. Therefore, there is a need for collective global efforts to establish governance and standards that uphold our shared values, address risks, and build trust.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi also highlighted India's digital public infrastructure, a system that caters to 1.4 billion people. And here's the big news. India is developing its own large language model, that is LLM.
India is building its own large language model considering our diversity.
That means AI trained in and for India, considering its vast linguistic and cultural diversity. Oh, and guess what? The next AI summit will be hosted by whom? India. Now, here's where the things get spicy. The summit aimed to establish AI governance that ensures it remains open, inclusive, ethical, and sustainable. And while most nations, that includes France, India, China, Japan, Australia, and Canada, agreed on this, two major players refused to sign the declaration: the United States and the United Kingdom. Why? UK felt that the declaration lacked clarity on AI governance and national security. US, on the other hand, had its Vice President JD Vance come in guns blazing criticizing Europe's excessive regulation of AI. He basically warned against turning AI into another red tape-ridden industry. So while most countries wanted a balanced, responsible AI approach, US and UK played the let's not kill innovation card.
We believe that excessive regulation of the AI sector could kill a transformative industry just as it's taking off, and will make every effort to encourage pro-growth AI policies. And I like to see that deregulatory flavor making its way into a lot of the conversations this conference.
But Macron, the French president, had a counterpoint. He agreed that regulation should not kill innovation and even promised to simplify AI laws for better business adoption. He called it the Notre Dame approach, a reference to how France fast-tracked the reconstruction of the famous cathedral by cutting through bureaucratic red tape. A poetic analogy, don't you think? Well, let's talk about numbers because AI isn't just about ethics, it's about business. France announced private sector investments of 109 billion euros in AI. That includes big names like Mistral, which is settling up data center in Paris.
Europe is going to go faster, France is going to accelerate too, and tomorrow we will announce 109 billion euros of investment in AI over the years to come. And that is the equivalent of what the US announced with Stargate. So basically, the US announced 500 billion, and we're going to do 109 billion.
Oh, and there's also a current AI, a new partnership between governments and industry players like Google and Salesforce with a starting investment of $400 million. Now, this is where things get interesting. AI isn't just about making chatbots or self-driving cars. Their summit emphasized AI for public interest, ensuring access to AI infrastructure and making it more diverse and sustainable. Basically, using AI to solve real-world problems, not just making some TikTok fillers better. But let's not ignore the elephant in the room, AI's geopolitical divide. US is racing ahead with deregulation, Europe is trying to balance regulation with innovation, China is doing its own thing, and India is emerging as a key player in AI for inclusivity. So the question remains, who will lead the AI revolution? Some worry that AI will be another Wild West scenario where the biggest players dominate and smaller nations struggle to keep up. Others believe that AI governance should be like the United Nations of technology, ensuring fairness and access for all. What's your take? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Well, at the end of the day, AI isn't just about coding. It's about shaping the future of humanity. Will it empower us or enslave us? Will it bridge gaps or widen inequalities? Will it be a force for good or will it be left unchecked? One thing is very clear. AI is here to stay. And as we move forward, we must ensure that it serves people, not just profit. So let's stay informed, stay engaged, and most importantly, stay human. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep the conversation going on. What do you think about AI governance? Are we over-regulating or under-regulating? Drop your comments below and let's discuss. Until next time, keep questioning, keep innovating, keep pushing for a better future. See you in the next one.